Today I will multiply my value 100-fold. This is scroll number 8 from the Mandinos book written in 1968, and we do this 3 times a day. Been doing this for 3 months already. It's to program the subconscious because 80% of everything you do is decided by the subconscious. It's not your conscious mind, but 80% of everything you do is getting taken care of automatically. So why not program that so you're getting the stuff that you really want out of life? And especially nobody gets younger. Everybody gets older. So every day you live, you're getting closer to your death. So why not make it effective? Today I'll multiply my value 100-fold. A mulberry leaf touched with the genius of man becomes silk. A field of clay touched with the genius of man becomes a castle. A cypress tree touched with the genius of man becomes a shrine. A cut of sheep's hair touched with the genius of man becomes raiment for a king. It is possible for leaves and clay and wood and hair to have their value multiplied 100, yes, 1,000-fold by man. Cannot I do the same with the clay which bears my name? Today I'll multiply my value 100-fold. I am likened to a grain of wheat which faces one of 3 futures. The wheat can be placed in a sack and dumped into a stall until it is fed to the pigs, or it can be ground into flour and made into bread, or it can be planted in the earth and allowed to grow until its golden head divides and produces 1,000 grains from the one single grain. I am likened to a grain of wheat with one difference. The wheat cannot choose whether it is fed to the pigs, ground up for bread, or planted to multiply. I have a choice, and I will not let my life be fed to the pigs in despair to be broken open and devoured by the will of others. Today I'll multiply my value 100-fold. To grow and multiply, it is necessary to plant the wheat grain in the darkness of the earth, and my failures, my despairs, my ignorance, and my inabilities are the darkness in which I have been planted in order to ripen. Now, like the wheat grain, which will sprout and blossom only if it is nurtured with rain and sun and warm winds, I too must nurture my body and my mind to fulfill my dreams, but to grow to full stature, the wheat must wait on the whims of nature. I need not wait, for I have the power to choose my own destiny. Today I'll multiply my value 100-fold, and how will I accomplish this? First, I will set goals for the day, the week, the month, the year of my life. Just as the rain must fall before the wheat will crack, its shield and sprout, so I must have objectives before my life will crystallize. In setting my goals, I will consider my best performance of the past and multiply it 100-fold. This will be the standard by which I will live in the future. Never will I be of concern that my goals are too high, for it is not better to aim my spear at the moon and strike only an eagle than to aim my spear at the eagle and strike only a rock. Today I'll multiply my value 100-fold. The height of my goals will not hold me in awe, though I may stumble often before they are reached. If I stumble or rise, my falls will not concern me, for all men must stumble often to reach the hearth. Only a worm is free from the worry of stumbling. I'm not a worm. I'm not an onion plant. I'm not a sheep. I'm a man. Let others build a cave with their clay, I will build a castle with mine. Today I'll multiply my value 100-fold. Just as the sun must warm the earth to bring forth the seedling of wheat, so too will the words of these scrolls warm my life and turn my dreams into reality. Today I will surpass every action which I performed yesterday. I will climb today's mountain to the utmost of my ability, yet tomorrow will climb higher than today, and the next will be higher than tomorrow. To surpass the deeds of others is unimportant. To surpass my own deeds is all. Today I'll multiply my value 100-fold. Just as warm wind guides the wheat to maturity, the same winds will carry my voice to those who will listen, and my words will announce my goals. When spoken, I will dare not recall them lest I lose face. I will be as my own prophet, and though all may laugh at my utterances, they will hear my plans, they will know my dreams, and thus there will be no escape from me until my words become accomplished deeds. Today I will multiply my value 100-fold. I will commit not the terrible crime of aiming too low. I will do a work that a failure will not do. I will always let my reach exceed my grasp. I will never be content with a performance in the market. I will always raise my goals as soon as they are attained. I will always strive to make the next hour better than this one. I will always announce my goals to the world, yet never will I proclaim my accomplishments, that the world instead approach me with praise and may have the wisdom to receive it in humility. Today I'll multiply my value 100-fold. One grain of wheat will multiply to 100-fold will produce 100 stalks. Multiply these 100-fold 10 times and it will feed all the cities of the earth. Am I not more than a grain of wheat? Today I'll multiply my value 100-fold. And when it is done, I will do it again and again, and there will be astonishment and wonder at my greatness as the words of these scrolls are fulfilled in me. Thank you very much for staying in tune. If you agree that subconscious training is the way to build yourself up rather than motivation training, then give me a thumbs up. Subscribe as a reminder to it, because motivation training, your conscious mind, represents only 20% of your success. Subconscious training represents 80% of your success. That's just pure science. So you do the math. Thank you very much for staying tuned. All the best. And as always, peace. Bye-bye.